Hey everyone, this is my full stack application called MEDWIN-CARES, which has been developed for the doctors of a hospital which has been allocated by the government for the testing, quarantine, and well being of COVID 19 patients. This is the homepage of my application. This section consists of all the services which are provided by the hospital. This section consists of the specialty of the hospital. This section consists of all the tests that are available under COVID 19 test and vaccination, and this is the contact us section of the website. Now, this is the about us page of the application. This basically gives brief about the hospital. This is the guidelines page of the website. This gives information about COVID 19 protocol and also explains the terms like isolation, quarantine, and social distancing. And what do you mean by social isolation, and what are the steps that are necessary to take during COVID-19, etc. Now, doctors can basically register to this application by clicking on this login button. If the doctor has not previously registered, then we have to click on this register button. Then the doctor should fill up his or her credentials. Please remember that the passcode of this application is MED02CA. Now we'll click on this register button. The doctor is successfully registered. Now she have to fill up the email and password again to log into the website. The doctors are successfully logging to the website. Now, if the doctor want to create a report of the patient, then uh, firstly, when a patient will visit the doctor will register the patient on the records by clicking on this register a patient button. Doctor will fill up the credentials of the patient, that is the first name, last name, and phone number. Now we'll click on this register button. The patient is successfully registered. Now, from by clicking on this update patient button, we can update the patient info, that is basically the phone number. Like let's say we want here 8. So we click on submit button, the phone number is updated successfully. Now, if we want to just create a report of this patient, then we'll click on this create a report button. The doctor will fill up the credentials, all the information about the patient on this report, like first name, last name, age, date of birth of the patient, gender, email address, doctor who has checked the patient, status of the patient, and phone number. Let's say current age is, let's say, 22 years. Date of birth, just take any date of birth. Gender male. Email address. Doctor name is, let's say, Myra. Status is here, four types of statuses are there, like negative, traveled quarantine, symptoms quarantine, and positive admit. Let's say the patient is traveled quarantine and the phone number is. Now click on this create button. The report of the patient is successfully created. Now, if we want to filter the filter these reports according to the patient, we can do like here. If you want all the reports that are related to the patient Ashana Gupta, then we'll click on this button. So the reports that are related to Ashana will come here. Now, if we want just the reports according to travel quarantine category or status, then all the reports will be filtered accordingly. Now, let's say we want the all the reports that has the status negative. There are no such reports available. So here it will be displayed no results found. Okay, we can also view all the reports by clicking on this view all reports button. Basically, this is the settings page. By clicking on the settings page, the doctor can update his or her information simply. Like click to update, we can add email myra1 at the rate gmail.com and password we have to fill it again. And we'll click on this update button. The doctor is updated successfully. Now we can again go to the home page by clicking on this home button, and we can log out to this application by clicking on this logout button. Simply the doctor is logged out of the application successfully. So this is the whole application. We can also add some new functionality to this application to further enhance it. Until then, thank you.